Hey, this is Fred down here in Meridian, Mississippi at Peavey Electronics. Excited to introduce the new Max Series bass amplifiers. We've got 4 new bass amps. We've got the Max 100, which is a 10-inch with 100 watts of power. The Max 150, which is a 12-inch speaker and 150 watts of power. The Max 250, which is a 15-inch speaker and 250 watts of power. And then we've got this very unique 208, which I'm playing through now. Now, all of these Max amplifiers have one very special property, and that's the angled baffle. You'll notice this really unique grill. Well, that's just not to look at. That's because we've angled the baffle back. Why that's important? No need for tilt back. You can stand in front of the amp. The sound is aimed at your ears and not at your knees, and that is a really simple solution to a problem that every bass player has, and it sounds fantastic. The other thing that's really important to know about Peavey Electronics is we build every part of these amplifiers. They are unique to Peavey. We build the power amp, the power supply, we build the preamp, the EQ, everything just for the single purpose of making the best bass amp we know how to make. Let's talk about this 208 for just a second, because this is one of the most unique bass amps that we've made. It's 200 watts of power, it's got 2 8-inch speakers in it, and a bunch of unique features. Common to all of our Max bass amplifiers is the precision balanced DI out, and that's what you're listening to right now, that and a combination of a room microphone. But it's ultra quiet. That's super important. We've all been in places where we get on stage, plug the DI in, there's buzzing, you hit the ground button, it's still buzzing. We've eliminated that problem. These DIs are great, sound fantastic, and more importantly are extremely quiet. Also unique to the 208 is just form factor. It makes it extremely easy to carry. It won't knock into your knees. You can carry it with one hand, easy to get around with, sounds fantastic, great for just about any size small band. And if you need a little bit more power and a little bit more oomph, you can get up to the 250 right here, which is 250 watts of power and a 15, and will get over just about any drummer. Also unique to the Max Series bass amplifiers are our preamp. You heard it just a minute ago. Another cool feature of the preamp is the overdrive circuit. If you want that Sabbathy old sound, or check this out, turn a little gain up, get the contour of the overdrive. Really nice gritty overdrive. And overdrive's difficult to do on a bass amplifier. You don't want a guitar overdrive. It's completely different, because what happens with an overdrive circuit, if it's not done properly and mixed with a dry signal, is it gets lost in the mix the minute the overdrive comes on, and that doesn't happen with the Max Series bass amplifiers. Also unique to the bass amplifiers is our tuner. Every one of the bass amplifiers except for the 208 has a tuner built into it. And the tuner is specifically designed for bass, so it works really, really well. Also on the 250 and the 150, we have a speaker output. So if you want to run an additional cabinet with it, you have that ability. Actually increases the power of the amplifier some and your volume. So if you've got a bigger gig, you can bring out a speaker cabinet and you'll be all set and ready to go. These amplifiers are available now at your Peavey dealer. For more information, check out peavey.com.